Well, g'day everybody and welcome to episode 1. First looky, but probably episode 1 of a series, just adjusting my mic there, of Aska. Aska is it can be a co-op, but it's a single player as well. Crafting, building, fighting, town building epic, basically. Well, that's what it looks like, is an epic. It's a very beautiful game. If you took say the likes of Bellwright and Medieval Dynasty and threw them together with a little bit of Valheim and stuff like that and just made them a Viking game, this is what I believe this is what Aska is like. So you've got to lay claim to unspoiled lands and pave the way for a fierce Viking tribe. Craft the ultimate settlement solo or together with up to 3 friends. Trust in the gods and the power of the Eye of Odin and summon intelligent NPC villagers to provide camaraderie and relief from the toils of survival. It's developed by Sand Sailor Studio and published by Thunderful Publishing. Thank you guys for supporting the channel and sending a key through so that we can do a series on this. I'm super excited. Let's get stuck straight into a new game. We will call this YouTube 01 and we will generate a key. Let's say we generate that key. I'm going to copy that key, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it for you guys so that if you would like to play the same seed as me, you can probably do that. You could do that if I put a... there will be a link to the game down below, but I'll also put the seed down. Put this seed down for you so that you guys can play on the same map as me. You can play as Aska, or you can play as Ragnar Lothbrok. We're going to play as Aska, obviously. Let's start a new game. Here we go, guys. Super excited about Aska. I feel my strength increasing. So if you do use the link below, hello. All right. Well, I'm glad that we don't have to fight him. If you do use the link below, it will help my channel out in the sense of that link will allow the developers and the publishers and stuff to know that you followed that link from my channel. Other than that, I don't make any money out of this or anything, so just keep that in mind. All right, so what we would probably want to do for starters is have a squiz around. We're going to need to I want to build I need some sticks and I need some stones. Now if we hold Z down, we can see where there we go. There's some stones over here which we will grab. I want to make myself an axe. That's the first thing that I want to make. Now we do have skill points and all that type of stuff that you've got a full tutorial there. We have different skill points and different types of materials and different types of food and stuff. Blueprints, a creature entry. We've got God's favors here, and every time you do something, you can earn a God's favor and learn to do something. So building a water supply, warmest welcome, building an improved fire, building simple fires, and these are kind of like achievements that you make, which is actually really, really cool. So anyway, and there are different gods, for example, Odin, accommodation, pin a recipe, heart of the settlement, and all these things help to sort of skill you up and stuff when you're playing the game as well. Now we need we've got some rocks over there. There's some mussels on that. There's some mussels here, which are something that you eat raw, basically. So you can put those. We can put those in our inventory, and we got a favor from Mimir. Right, we need some more sticks and we need some more stones. So we're going to grab those. The first thing that we are going to do is build ourselves an axe so that we can protect ourselves a little bit, as well as chop down some trees and stuff. And then we're going to probably set a campfire. Once we've set the campfire, I might grab some more of these mussels while I'm here. Once we've set the campfire, then that's where we will be building our village. Now, it is a considerable map. we have a look on here, we are actually in here. We've got trees up the back here, so we're probably going to want to try and set our village up here where there's a forest and stuff. We've got sort of ocean down there. There is a wisdom wisp, which is over there, and that wisdom wisp, it's kind of like the crow in, there we go, there's some thatch. It's kind of like the crow in say, Valheim. They give you, it gives you hints and tips on what you need to do and what you should be doing next. For me, I'm just going to start building some tools and get a campfire built. So that's the important part. We'll gather that, and we'll go and see if we can find some sticks now. So we kind of want to go in a sort of a foresty area, don't we? There's a big tree over there. Where are we with there? So we want to kind of go over this way, I reckon. There's another. We're going to pick stuff up as we go. Could be some berries and stuff around as well as some trees. If we hit Z, there's a rock. This over here should give us fiber, I think. That's flax. That grants us some fiber and stuff. And we need to find a location where we're going to build. Very important. It's very important to. I was hoping not to come across one of those at this point in time, but looks like we're going to have to fight him. Give him a big whack with our fists, and there is a dodge. You can stun them. You can actually stun them as well if you give them a couple of short hits, and they do give you some materials as well. Normally they give you more than that. They do. Look, there we go. Some fibers, some sticks, which is perfect. And I think that's probably about it. So I reckon I really want to, I also really want to be down near the ocean. And the reason why I want to be down near the ocean is because you can do fishing in here as well, which is a pretty important part of, obviously of any sort of village in this day and age, because it's a good chunk of food that it provides you. So maybe now there is terraforming in here, so you can actually terraform and stuff, which is really, really cool. We have bars down in the bottom left hand side there. One is for hunger, one is for thirst, and one is for temperature. Grab some of those while we're at it. So I reckon as long as we're kind of near a forest and near the ocean, so I reckon up here somewhere is going to be a great place to go. This is a dwarf spruce. This will allow us to get some sticks, and then what we can do is we can go into the build B menu, and we can craft ourselves some rope. So we can probably craft three ropes, which will be good. That they're going to help us out. We can also craft a couple of maybe 3 stone blades at this point in time. And we need to build ourselves an axe, which is right there, so we can craft that. Gives you the recipe there. We need to build ourselves a pickaxe as well, which is going to be fantastic. And we need some more sticks so that we can make ourselves a hammer. Right, in our inventory, as you can see, there's 2 different types of items: small items and medium items, and large, or the 3 types, large items. And you can fit a certain amount of items in there as you go. So there you go. So that's a pretty cool thing. You got, as I said, small items and stuff. You can move these around down in here and add stuff to your hot bar, which is a really good thing. I think I'll leave the axe in number 2, and I'll put the pickaxe in number 3, and I'll probably put those over at number 9. Okay, cool. Was there another one of those creatures? Here he is. So you can see it's definitely a lot better when you're fighting with an axe than when you're fighting with your fists. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so the other thing that we're going to need to build, guys, is if I go into the build menu, is we're going to need to build ourselves a wooden hoe. So we're going to need 2 stone blades, and we're going to need some sticks. So I don't know how many. We can still do 2 more of these, 1 and 2. Lovely. And we need to get ourselves some more sticks. So I don't want to chop these trees. These trees here, you can chop them down with your axe, the young firs, and it gives you long sticks, but you can chop those long sticks down to become short sticks if you want to, but probably better off grabbing these dwarf firs while you are at it. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to build our village here. We're definitely going to start building our village here because we'll have access to the water when we need it. And you can see fish out there as well jumping around in the water. And we have access to forest. So we're going to go in and build, and we're going to make ourselves a wooden hoe. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing a stick, so we need another stick. You bugger. You bugger. All right, let's grab and hold that, and we'll get that as well. And now we should be able to build ourselves a wooden hoe. Lovely. Perfect. Perfect. Now, when you have these tools on you, then if we go into inventory, we'll probably put the hoe over here somewhere, maybe over in number 5, which is where I think I put it in Medieval Dynasty. So we can grab our hoe, which is number 5. And what we're going to do is we're going to select a piece of land, which is probably this high point here. And we're just going to level this area out a little bit. Now, to do that, you go into the build menu and you go into terrain level, hit build, and we need to spin that around, and we're going to go in that direction. So we'll grab there and we'll run this out here. And this will be, you can only go a certain size as well. And this will be the first area that we level out where we're going to build our things. So, okay, so we've built that. Let's level this. There we go. And this should level the land out to the very first, to the highest point that you set up, which is over where this stick is here. So we'll level all of this out, and this will be a good place to put our campfire. And we'll probably put, I would say, maybe a little bit of a centralized village around here. We also need to build an Eye of Odin. And that's what's going to give us the opportunity to bring in new villages. So, which is quite an interesting system, actually. Instead of going out like in Medieval Dynasty, instead of heading out there and and doing bits and pieces and talking to people and getting reputation and stuff to bring in people to your villages, then you can do it a different way in this one. So the other thing that we need to do now is we need to go into B, and we need to build ourselves a simple fire. So that's going to sit right there, right in the middle of this. And then, as you can see, we've got to supply the fire. So what are we missing? We can actually pin the recipe, which is really cool. So we need 5 more sticks, as you can see up in the top left-hand corner. So let's go and see if we can find 5 more sticks. There's some berries there if we need them, which is a really good thing. We'll grab some fibers while we're here. We'll see if we can grab those. There's a deer up there. I don't know whether you guys can see it. There's a deer up there. There we go. Weird deers, though, aren't they? They're kind of weird. It is starting to get a little bit dark, so we've only got 2 sticks. I do apologize. I don't think there's any way to turn off the day-night cycle. So we're probably going to need to. We might in the first episode suffer a couple of little dark spots in the game, and I do apologize about that. But there's not much I can do about it. I can actually build myself I can make myself a torch, I'm pretty sure. Just a simple torch, which requires rope, and it requires resin as well, which we're not going to get from until we chop down a tree. Okay, so we just leveled up on our gathering, which is fantastic. Let's head down to our little spot here, which should be over here, I think. I do believe. Whereabouts is it? It is. It's over. Excuse Excuse me, sorry, I sneezed. Where the hell did I put this thing? Over here, the campfire's over here. We've got all of our sticks that we need now, which is fantastic. Just jump into there. We'll throw those in there and we will hold E to ignite it. Warm welcome. Scardy favours you. There we go. We've got a little bit of fire now. All right, let's grab our axe out and we'll chop this tree down. Now you can do a couple of things. You can sit there if you like clicking and click, or you can hold down R, and while you're holding down R, you'll actually chop the tree down. Which is really cool, because what we need to do now is if we go into here, you can see that we can open up a sub menu, and we can actually upgrade this fire, which will take 6 small stones and 4 sticks. So if we upgrade this fire, then we can add supplies to that as well. So if I just pin the recipe on that, we need 4 more stones and we need 3 more sticks. We just hold R to harvest that. Right there. And we should get some resin out of this, and we should get some sticks out of this as well as some long sticks, I do believe. That is a log. Let's go and drop that down here. How do you drop something? I don't know. X, E. Dump it down there. Lovely. Let's do the Z, and we've got some bark there, which we're going to need at some point, but we don't need right now. Grab these sticks here, and that stick there, and then we'll add those to here. Okay, so we've got all of our sticks, which is no worries, and now we need a little bit of, again, I apologize that it's a little bit dark, but I haven't found a way. It's nearing midnight in spring, and I haven't actually found a way that we can that we can actually skip through time. Even sleeping doesn't allow you to skip through time, so we're just going to have to deal with the darkness for a little bit. Gonna have to get our pickaxe out, which is number 3. We'll go and grab some stone, which is not there. Right, we need to find it. I need to find a stone. So I might go out and grab some stone, and hopefully it will start to get a little bit lighter for us. So I turned the gamma up a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. Let's get in here and do some harvesting of this rock. So it's still like it's 1:30 in the morning. But the gamma seems to, it kind of does ruin the contrast a little bit, but we may just have to deal with it so you guys can actually see what's happening. So we're just bashing this stone clump down. Do we have we... Now there's 2 different size. There's large stones and then there's small stones, right? Now the large stones, that you need those for building later on. So you don't really want to break too much stuff up. So we kind of just want to get some small stones to get this fire going. So hopefully it's a little bit better for you guys to see. Let's hold that there. We'll add some fuel, and we'll fire that up, which is a lovely campfire. All right, beautiful. Okay, so one of the things is we can build ourselves a little hut now as well, which is really cool. We've got exterior lights there, so flimsy torches, which are pretty cool. We could build one of those if we could get ourselves a long stick and some more rope, which we probably need more rope anyway. Can I build 10 rope? Yes, I can. So let's do some crafting on that. And we will also craft ourselves a shelter and a rain collector. We need a rain collector as well. Let's throw the first, and these huts here, these huts are the ones that they're not your huts. Let's throw that down there. They're actually huts that that your settlers live in. I don't know what you do in, like how you live, to be honest, but let's just level this out. There we go, and you can see that we need, if we pin this recipe, we need 2 long sticks. We've already got one sitting there, and we've got a couple sitting here, which are going to be, so this will be the first stage of it. We're also going to need a little bit of, there we go, there's one. We're also going to need a little bit of, whereabouts are you? Right there. Oh, there's another stick down there as well. Cool. We'll grab that. That's it. We're going to need some bark as well. So now we need to do a build. So we need to make ourselves that hammer. If we go into here and we go into tools and we go into wooden hammer, we need a stick. Let's get ourselves a stick. Did we leave any sticks lying around? Kind of doesn't look like we did, but there's a small stone and there's another small stone. And I think sticks, if you guys have watched my Bellwright series, sticks were always a bane of my existence in Bellwright when I was playing the early release of that. So there we go. So what we need to do now is we need to go into B, and we need to go there, and we need to craft ourselves a hammer. Lovely. And we'll move that hammer over to number 8. Throw in number 8, and we will build. Building does use up stamina. The beauty is that if you have, let's throw some stuff in there. We need 1 long stick and 7 sticks. If you if your villagers don't have an assigned task, or their assigned task is finished, then they will actually do building for you as well, which is really, really cool. So you can sort of rely on them to do that. All right, so we need some more sticks. Now we can chop one of these up for sticks if we want to, but I'm going to go and look for something else. Okay, we've got this guy having a look at us. Oh, he gave us a big... He hit us. There we go. We've got an achievement there. Is there another one coming somewhere? We need that stick, and we definitely need those. Here he comes. Give him a big hit and 2 small hits. Lovely. All right, got him. There we go. Now, there are also... we're really, really thirsty at the moment, so we better have... I wasn't watching that. We better have a little bit of a drink of our drink there. Now, there is... there's also... these little spots in the ground where you can build wells, so we need to keep our eye out for one of those. And I can't see one of those around here at this point in time. Right there. There we go. Natural water collection spot. So we can gather water from there. We can drink from there as well. And I do believe you can also build a well on top of that. So let's add these and let's build this up. I didn't realize I was fighting those wisps with not with my axe but with my hammer. So it should have been a little bit what do we need now? We need bark, which is we had bark over here, didn't we? Yeah, we've got some bark here, so that's good. Okay, so it's becoming daytime again. I'm going to turn the gamma down again now. Now that it's becoming daytime. Let's throw, we need 4 more bark. There we go. I've turned the gamma down a little bit now. All right, so we're going to need to chop some stuff down and get some bark. So I'm going to chop one of these down. And this will give us long sticks. And it should give us some bark as well. Hopefully it'll... Oh, there we go. Hopefully it'll give us some bark as well. So let's harvest this. And it should give us some sap too. If I hit Z, yeah, look, we've got bark there. There, and we've got bark there, and we've got bark there. Got some sticks. We might as well take this over as well. We'll come back and get the rest of that gear. All right, let's drop you down there. Lovely. And we'll throw this 4 bark in here. And we'll finish building this hut. Just basic huts at the moment, but we will be able to build things that are a little bit better in the future. So there's accommodation. So that accommodation, and you can see that little exclamation mark over there. That basically shows that that there is no. There's another spot for a well. That basically shows that there is no one living there. So the next thing that we need to do is probably gather the rest of this stuff. We're going to have to put some torches in as well at some point. There was something over here. There was a stick there. And what's that? Is that another well point? It is. I'm just going to hold R and I'm going to gather that water into my drink container. And we're going to have another drink, but that destroys it, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't destroy it, so it will naturally gather. It will naturally gather some water every time it rains, so they will actually fill up, which is really, really cool. All right, let's bring this over to here. Let's pop him down there, and there's a couple of other things that we want to build. The first thing that we want to build is we want to build ourselves a rain collector. Which needs long sticks. Let's build our rain collector. Probably, we might build it over here, maybe. What do you think? Maybe sit it in there. That'll be all right. Let's place that there. So we're going to need to build that and get that built. There we go. Level that out, and that's going to require sticks and long sticks, which is no worries. The other thing that we need to make sure that we build, there's the water well there, which is really cool. We can upgrade the campfire, which is something that we're definitely going to have to do, that allows us to cook food on it. We need to build an Eye of Odin. And this Eye of Odin, I think I'm going to leave it around our camp. So I'm going to sit it right there. And I'm going to plonk that there, and we will level that little area out there. Lovely. And that's going to need stones and sticks. Let's hit R. If we pin that recipe, actually we won't pin that recipe yet, but if we go into, is it here? No, because this is all temple stuff. So we need to get into basic production. We need to do a woodcutter's pit. We've also got a woodcutter's hut and a woodcutter's house as we sort of level up through the thing. Also got clubs, spike clubs, and shields, short bows, and arrows as well. So arrows, we need feathers and we need sticks. We're going to need rope and sticks for that. We're going to need bark, stick, and rope to make ourselves a shield. So we're going to work on that at some point as well. But for now, let's pin the recipe here, and we're going to need a small stone. We're going to need a stick, and we're going to need 2 long sticks. So let's grab that, throw that in there, like so. We'll grab that one, and we'll throw that in there as well. And what else do we need now? We need a stick and a stone. That's no worries. Finding a stone should be easy enough, which is down here. Probably want to get our axe out. This guy's going to come at us. And we are also hungry as well. There's our stick, and we've got our stone. Lovely. There's another stone over here, so I'm going to grab that. We're also going to eat ourselves some mussels now, which are actually not too bad. They give us a little bit of food. And one more, and that should fill us up a bit as well. Keep us, keep our little Viking Aska happy. All right, let's head over here. We won't pick any more any more oysters yet. Mussels, sorry. Now let's throw that in there and we will build. There we go. Now you can hit build and hold down build and it'll automatically select the tool that you need. So you don't need to sort of swap around, which is really, really cool. And now we need 2 large stones, and this is where we need the 2 large stones. And we are going to be using those for a considerable amount of time. So these are, there we go. We'll pick up this large stone. They're considerably heavy, but she's doing a pretty damn fine job. There we go. There's one, and we've got another one up here somewhere as well. There was another one laying around. Let's do our Z. Not that. There. That's the one. Let's pick that one up. I knew that there was 2 there. And that's why you don't want to completely break up those rocks unless you absolutely need to. There we go. And build. Da, 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 da. Building, and building 2, level 2. Okay, so what we can do now is we can open the storage on here. This is how we summon people to work with us. We need 5 Jotun blood or Jotun blood to activate this. Now we get to pick who we have come to our village. Every time you do it, you get 2 choices. And you've got to pick the best of the 2. So steadfast resolve, unwavering mental fortitude, which it makes him immune to anxiety debuffs and allows him to remain resolute and focused even in the face of adversity. And a green thumb, talent for farming. Ooh. Excel at breaking stones with this perk, ensuring a steady supply of stones, big and small. Daylight devotion, thought to be the cursed spirits of those who were washed ashore, yet lack the conviction of the old faith, being denied passage to the hall of the gods. Their frailty betrays the weakness of their spirit, and their bodies made to driftwood shows the rot of their willpower. I'm going to grab this guy because he's got farming and he's got steadfast resolve. Let's grab him. We're not going to use him for farming in the initial stages, but in the initial stages we're actually going to use him as somebody to gather probably resources. I think probably resources and stuff. So if we duck up here, we throw a, maybe we throw a, we should be able to build these now. Yes, we can. If we throw a gatherer's pit here, right there, and pin that recipe. What are we going to need to build this? Well, the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to fix this. So where is he? Has he arrived yet? He hasn't arrived yet. That was a deer that was running around. Let's level this ground up here. There we go. And when he arrives, he'll help us build this stuff anyway, which is really, really cool. So, oh, there we go. All right. So what are we going to need? We're going to need some. We're going to need some rope, and we're going to need 4 long sticks and 6 sticks. So let's go and grab this. Lovely. Ouch, splinter. Yeah, you do injure yourself. You do injure yourself while you're doing this stuff. You know, we've got ourselves a bit of a splinter. All right, let's do a let's chop up this young fir, and we'll gather these. At the moment, we don't want to gather stuff that we don't need until we can get some sort of storage and stuff happening there. So let's just pop over here. We'll grab this other one. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cough happening. I don't think it's because I'm getting sick. I think it's just because I smoke too much. It does say that we need more long sticks. Why isn't it registering those? Okay, well that's fine. What else? What else do we have here? We should have some sticks down here. We'll gather that. Gather that stick. We'll gather this stick and that stick. We'll chop another one of these down. I'll gather the materials that we need, and I'll see you when we get back. All right, what was that down there? An onion! Yay, we got an onion. I'm guessing there's going to be recipes and stuff like that that you can cook while you're doing this. Let's supply that. And it's still saying that we need 2 long sticks. So I'm going to do that, guys. Okay, and this one is the last one. We should be ready to build now. Hopefully, and this is going to give us... there we go. Building, 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 and it's getting dark again. Lovely. All right, there we go. Right, perfect. So this has 20 slots for materials, so 20 slots for gathering and stuff like this. Now, if you have a look at the map, these gathering pits have these food foraging markers, which show an area in which you forage, in which they forage. Now, you can't move that area. It's based around here, but what you can do instead is you can go into the builders menu and you can change these markings. So we could actually make another one of these. So if we had a bit of rope, we could make another one of these, and we can place that anywhere else on the map, and they will forage around that area as well. So it's probably a really good idea that we do that. So what I might do is I might build myself another piece of rope. Just one is all we need. And then if we grab one of these and we build a forager's marker and we sit it over here, then hopefully it'll give a really good area for him to... what do we need on there? Let's add those supplies and let's build that. And when we add our new villager when he arrives, then that'll give us that area for him to forage in as well. We go to the map there. So he's going to forage in this area and he's going to forage in that area. And hopefully through here he might grab some, he might get mussels and all that type of stuff. So all we're doing now is we're waiting for this guy to come in. I'm not sure exactly how long it takes. You can, oh yeah, I was going to say too, you can dismantle stuff, which is a really good idea. So it is active and running. All right, we're going to need to add some more fuel to here. And we can do that. Now we can also, which is probably a really good idea while we're waiting, is we can actually do a fire. Fires will go out in the rain, so you do need to be very careful of that. And we can also do a barbecue. So let's hit that. I don't know how much fiber we can make. We can make another 5 ropes, which is a really good thing. Lovely. What else do we want? We want to place a woodcutter's pit, most definitely, which we're going to place over near the forest here. That's a good idea. So we'll place that over here like that. Right, and we can I can level that ground out as well. I hope it's not too dark for you. Don't know whether it is. It may be. There we go. There's a woodcutter's pit over there. And the other thing that I wanted to place as well was a stonecutter's pit. So we go into B and we have the stonecutter's pit. I want to build one of those as well. Now I think the stonecutter's pit will probably be all right over here somewhere, I reckon. Maybe. Where's our stone? I mean, there is bits of stone everywhere, isn't there, really? Maybe we can throw that over this side. Maybe up on this hill here. like so. We spin him around and get him in here anywhere. I apologize, it's a little dark again, isn't it? There we go. Hopefully that helps a little bit more gamma. Where were we? In here, and Stonecutter's Pit build. Oh, maybe there's stone through here, so this would probably be a really good spot to do it, I reckon. Come on, give me a spot. Give me a spot. Maybe it can go over near here. Well, it'll go there. Let's place it there. Level the ground out here. There we go. Oh. First of many. There we go. Our new villager has arrived. So what he should do now, what you'll probably find he does, is he should go out and, if there's resources around, he should go out and actually gather some resources and stuff. So there he is. Could not find any long stick, or rope. Okay, so that's to build all of this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and start chopping some of that stuff down. I don't think we can chop that tree down. So we've got a few things that need to be built. We get long sticks out of trees. No, better equipment we need for that. Let's maybe find a thing that we can find something that we can. There's a tree over here that we can chop down, which will give us long sticks. So you can leave these lying on the ground basically, and he'll collect them all. There we go. We've leveled up in wood harvest. So if we just leave these here, he will come and grab those and he'll start building. So I'm going to get him to help us build a little bit. We're getting a little bit thirsty, so we do need to have a drink, and we do need to eat some food as well. So let's eat some of these. They're not very good, so our muscles looks like they're a little bit off. Drop. So I'm going to drop those, and I'm going to find some more muscles, I think. Right, so he'll start building stuff, and we can also allocate him to that gatherer's hut over here. We can also go into here, and we can go manage house and assign Alva, who is currently building, to a house. Beautiful. And as you can see, he's going to sleep for the night. So there you go. I think we've got the basics laid out now. The way that we gather, still don't know whether it's too dark, to be honest, but hopefully it's not. But the way that we gather other stones for summoning other villagers is to go and harvest this stuff. Oh, there was an onion there. I've got to get that onion. There we go. Lovely. Even with the gamma changed, it still feels a little bit dark. So let's see how much we get out of this. Now it is a bit, we got a broken bone by the looks of it, or a splinter or something. Okay, so if we harvest this, if we've got it in us, there we go. There's a lot to harvest, and it takes a very long time, so I need to have a rest. Okay, thankfully harvesting it has not only given us some, but it's also given us some small stones, which is fantastic, and it's also given us some large stones, which hopefully will be helpful as well. But we need 5 of those, and as you can see in our inventory, we just collected 3 from that, so we need 5 of those to actually be able to summon another villager. And I think I want probably 2 or 3 villagers in the beginning. Somebody to collect food, someone to collect stone, and somebody to collect timber as well. But I am going to, let's add some fuel to that. We'll ignite that. And it's morning and we've survived 2 days. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. So there you go. Sun's going to come up. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed it so far. Please give me a thumbs up and make a comment as well. Let me know if you want a really big series on this. I think I would like to continue building this up, which would be absolutely fantastic. Get ourselves to the point. If I just change the gamma again down to there again. Might be all right. Let's resume. Get to the point where we have this massive village and we're out fighting gods and we're fighting all of this stuff. So looking forward to all of that happening. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Bye.